Hello, nerds and nerdettes, and welcome to episode 9 of the Adventures in Novus podcast, brought to you by Damn Gaming. Things in Trader's Haven are starting to heat up, and I am jacked up to find out how our heroes are going to deal with them. It's crazy to think that it's almost the end of the 4th day of our journey, and the group has already been through so much. If I have to do one thing in a day, I need to book the next day off just to recover from it. But not these guys. These guys, they are ready to go. The stars of our show have their candy and delinquent needs in front of them, so let's get going with a start from a recap of episode 8 from Anders.
Right.
I didn't get
All right.
I didn't get any candy.
Damn it.
Right, all right. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Let me finish my beer. Right, so, where'd we leave off? We started our adventures visiting a witch and each taking turns getting prophecies. I myself found out that I may have another family member left alive. I don't trust that witch.
Right.
Right. So Travis went off to go collect for the Forsaken, that band of charlatans that seem to have their fist wrapped tightly around this city. I sure hope Travis maintains within the parameters of our mission and not follow too far down the wrong path with this crew of knaves. I myself, Anders, if you need a refresher on my name, I really think you ought to pay better attention in that case. I visited the Knights of Abadar to see if I could get some information about the coming invasion of Kalam. I was not impressed by this Paladins Guild or their order, but I'm forced to cooperate with them and do their dirty work that they're unwilling or incapable of doing by clearing out this hideout of thugs that I mentioned earlier with Travis. They are offering a purse of 600 gold, though, so that's nothing to bat an eye at. Who am I to judge?
A paladin.
A judger.
I'm a tortured
Mr. Judgy.
I'm a tortured paladin. And lastly, Crick went and got himself some training with the local witch. In it.
All right, it is still the 11th of Gozra, the 4th day of the journey, and 3 days left until the expected Kalamian patrol. Crick is returning from his first day of training with the Witch of Trader's Haven, Esmeralia de Fronia. Anders is returning from his visit from the compound of the Knights of Abadar, and Travis is returning from his business with the Forsaken. It is late in the evening and the sun is starting to set without a cloud in the sky. There's a breeze coming from the east, which brings the smells of the farmlands, a mix of freshly cut wheat, animals, and a tinge of manure. It stirs up dust in the slums and makes the trade tents and flags in the traders' district flutter. So the plan was for you guys to meet at the Tooth and Claw in the Guarian compound after you went your separate ways and so wisely split the party. Is this still the case? Like you guys are all heading there after your respective missions, or is there something you guys want to sneak in beforehand? How you guys want to approach that?
Crick has no need for these things. He wants to go to meet his friends.
Yeah, Travis wants to get back and fill everybody in on what's going on.
Down to business.
All right, down to business. So you all head to the Guarian compound to the Tooth and Claw. You guys are all probably thinking different things as you've all had a crazy day. Crick has a bit of a headache. Probably Anders too after talking with that priest. And Travis, I want you to roll me a fortitude check.
Ooh. Fortitude. 14.
So with a 14, Travis, you start to feel really uncomfortable and the arms start getting a little bit itchy, but you do shake it off and you see you got some dander and goblin dog fur still on your arm.
Oh, shake it off. Shake it.
Yeah, you don't want that stuff on you.
Yeah,
But you do feel better now.
Yeah, I look around for a puddle.
You find a puddle.
I splash some water on that pot and I kind of wash on.
The water is disgusting. Like in the slums, you don't know what a puddle could even be. Like it could be any kind of liquid. And I'm going to need you to roll another fortitude.
Can I roll a survival before it? 23.
23.
Yeah.
So, spending so much time in the slums, you've developed like a resistance to like the nastiness that can be provided in random puddles in the poorest area of town. So you approach the walled Guarian compound run by the Tiger Clan, and guards sporting tiger-themed tattoos allow you to enter the large wooden open doors without a fuss. They know you by now. Inside the Tooth and Claw, you see Akimbo. He's sitting at a table with another female Guarian.
Anders arrives at the Tooth and Claw, and he sees that Akimbo's off to the side there at a table, so I stealthily approach the bar and get myself an ale, and lean, turning the other way to drink my ale as I wait for my companions.
Just ignoring Anders.
Akimbo.
I think,
Sorry, yeah.
and I think they only have mead here.
Oh man, how many names am I going to get
Oh,
on this episode?
that's right, this is the fancy lad bar. Right, I don't care. Anything. I'll drink anything. Just get me...
It's only meat and spice soup. Okay.
You roll a stealth check?
Yeah, well, how about you roll a stealth check?
Right.
You do see Akimbo in the bar. He is with another female Guarian. So you roll a stealth check, and I'll roll a perception check, and let's see how well you ghost.
I like it.
Let's see how well you ghost Akimbo.
I like my own.
He is distracted. He's talking to somebody.
Yeah. That's true. I'll give him a negative for being distracted.
Right, just gonna tiptoe my way up there. 8.
You got an 8?
-5.
That's 13 minus
Oh,
5.
okay.
8.
So you're sneakily trying to go to the bar, maybe with one eye in your periphery to see if Akimbo has noticed you.
Come on now.
And he does notice you,
Shit.
but then continues his conversation with the lady.
That's right. You don't like me, I don't like you. Sort of.
You guys do have a thing in common. You both hate witches.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something you can build a friendship upon.
Oh, I could just lean up against the bar here and enjoy a drink by myself.
Yeah, Tortured Crusader. Next to enter the bar would be Crick with his minor headache.
This day was a long day of work. I don't enjoy. Time to drown my sorrows, I believe, yes? Barkeep, 1 water, please.
Barkeep just nods. He's a man of few words and produces a water. Do you sit with Akimbo or do you sit with Anders?
I sit with my good friend Anders, of course.
Quick, come here.
Yes, what is it then?
Shh, quiet. He's gonna hear you.
Yes, what?
Akimbo's like waving at.
And
Big smile on his face.
while Akimbo does that, Crick kind of looks over, like smiles, like, yes, hello.
Mask on or off?
Mask on, of course.
Okay, so he's just assuming you're smart.
Yeah, and I look up and yes, I make hand gestures so he knows I'm alive. Yes, Anders, what are we doing?
Well, just, it's just better over here, don't you find? Something about the air. Just a little less full of douchebag.
These words is another one I must learn from you. I don't know. Perhaps we go sit with Akimbo, no?
Well, where's Travis? We should wait for Travis, I think.
And last but not least, Travis enters the bar.
Oh, hey, fellas.
So Travis, I assume you go and sit with the boys?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and hey. Oh, they're already here. Okay, great. Hey, guys. Hey, fellas. How was everybody's day?
Oh, my head is much hurt.
I've been knee-deep in assholes all day.
As you guys are conversing, Akimbo has stood up and said his goodbyes to his female companion. And he approaches an empty table near you guys with a hand inviting you to sit with him.
Come, friends, let us go. Crick lifts up his mug of water and walks over to them.
All right.
Oh, hey, Kimbo. Who's that? Who's that, Sheila? Huh?
Sheila, nice.
You guys all sit down, and Akimbo says, "She is a beneficial friend."
No. Kimbo, the term is friends with benefits.
Not in Guer. We are mutually beneficial.
Oh, yeah, you finish each other off, right?
It's not only one who benefits.
Whoa. That's pretty deep. Just like you, right? And I hold up a hand.
And he high fives you.
Oh, I got a high five from you. I am not going to wash this hand after I just washed it in that puddle.
Yeah. Why is my hand itchy?
Why is it?
So you guys all take your seats after the high five, and Kimbo jumps in right away and asks, how did it go with Claire?
Yeah, Claire is a big project, I believe, for Other Witch. But, it goes okay. I try to forget. Forgetting's so difficult. And then Crick just kind of rubs the top of his head.
As long as she's happy, I guess that is for the best. Despite my feelings of the witch, I am happy for this.
Yeah, she's going to be safe there, Kimbo. And I mean, you'll know where she is, so you can go visit anytime you need to.
I will never go anywhere close to that witch.
I don't blame you, Kimbo. For once.
What did you guys learn?
Well, I can't speak for the others, of course, but I didn't learn too much. I just had to put my time in with the Forsaken and show my face, and well, I guess I can tell everybody because I didn't do anything wrong when I was going. But I went and collected some money for them. That's a normal thing with the Forsaken. They do collect some money for the protection, so it was actually kind of neat because a couple people even thanked me along the way. They're like, thanks for your protection, and I had to get into it with this one goblin. He said he didn't want to pay me, and he ran out the back window. So then his dog came after me as a goblin dog. It fucking sticked its head over a fucking wall. True fucking story. It cleared this thing, and I was feeling pretty good about that. So then I went and turned him with Rufio, and I gave him a 30 silver. And he said, come back tomorrow for, I guess, a seemingly more important job or something. I don't know what he has, but I know I'm getting leery. I don't want to get in too deep with these guys right now.
So, what happened with this dog? You were able to actually hit it?
Oh, yeah, no, well, I think it might have fell onto my hammer.
Ah, so actually hit. This makes more sense. From what I see in you fighting, not so good.
I believe I have 2 kills under my belt at least.
What does your mission with the Forsaken have to do with the princess?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where I'm heading on all of this, but I did learn that they have caught a Kalam soldier. Those are the ones that we saw strung up there. They caught one every week. The next one is coming in 3 nights from now, so we can try to be on top of that. I was trying to get put on the team that might be, hunting them down, looking for it, so I can at least maybe capture the guy or get information from him and find out more about where this princess might be, right? I know they're not involved. That's what I found so far, is the Forsaken don't seem to have any hand in this, because I did have to promise Rufio some gold. So that's the kind of the downside of all this, is if we do go through this and save the princess, I might be in for some money if, I don't know, we don't have some other way to deal with Rufio.
Right, so I just had a talk with the head priest over at the Temple of Abadar there, and their group of paladins, bunch of layabout coin counters, if you ask me. Anyhow, they want me, or us as it were, to clear out the Forsaken hideout just round the way that we were just at the other day.
No fucking way, that one.
Yep, and they want to pay us 600 gold coins to do it.
Oh my goodness, it's a lot of monies, but seems very dangerous.
Right, but they do promise information about the invasion of Kalam. And, we get to bash some heads, get paid some coin.
I believe these are lots of renegades, as they are said here. Seems very difficult. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if even 4 of us could take on that place.
This is the concern.
Right, well, maybe we need to come up with some sort of ingenious plan or scheme to get the upper edge.
Well, anytime thinking's involved, I look to Crick.
Right.
Oh, yes. I'm sure I can come up with something, yes.
It is not surprising the Church of Abadar wants to take action on the Forsaken. We watch what happens in Trader's Haven, and since the Taker has been leader, they have grown in power, but also they have been harder on the people of the slums in years past. There was never a tax before. There is a mix of feeling in the slums. Some enjoy the Forsaken for their protection and their help. Others are being bled dry. You must act cautiously in this plan. To attack the hideout right now would be foolish. You must come up with a good plan for this. You don't know who is friend or foe around that hideout.
I look accusingly at Kimbo.
I am friend.
Okay, just checking.
However, I cannot be seen helping you guys in this endeavor. We remain neutral in Trader's Haven. If a Guarian was seen attacking the Forsaken, it would carry repercussions for the Guarian people with our trade with Trader's Haven.
Well, we do have an inside man with the Forsaken, so I'm sure we could leverage that to our advantage, to some degree.
I have asked around, but I have not learned much. The princess had something to prove, mostly to the Snake clan, but there are others who did not approve of her being chief as well. She likely left on her own to bring back a trophy to prove her strength. If it is true that Kalam found her and that she is still alive in the Ativan, it is likely they want to take her alive back to the Dark One and pair it, so that they may learn the secrets of the Ativan.
Kimbo, this name, Dark One in Pererit, what are these things?
He is a mystery to outsiders, a wizard of great power. He has no eyes but sees all, no ears but hears all except for what is in the Ativan. Ancient magics protect us in there. That is all I know.
Sounds like a formidable foe. We need to learn more about this character.
First, the princess. We must not let her get to the Dark One.
Yes, agreed. I imagine bad things would happen.
If it is truly just a couple days until the Calamian patrol comes, we must be ready for them. They might be the key to finding the princess. Do you know where they will meet? Where they are going?
The patrol, you mean, or?
Yes, the patrol.
This we don't know. Have all the attacks been in the same spots?
I don't believe so. I wasn't able to get more information from anybody who was there on the ground at the time, but yeah, no, it sounded like they were in different places. They might be trying to find different ways through, where there isn't patrols. So I don't know the full level that the Forsaken is involved in this and how many people they have involved.
Mr. Travis, I believe tomorrow you must find these things out when you speak with your friend.
Yes, so we need more information.
Okay, well, I guess I'll check in with the Forsaken group tomorrow, see what they're asking, see what they're saying. Then I can report back to you guys. I mean, technically they know that I'm talking with you guys, so I don't know what that means, but I've also said that you're very strong, so we can get some stuff done.
Yes, I have more training to do tomorrow, but I don't know if I can handle it again. My head has been bashed many times.
So you guys have not had a good look at this hideout. So while Travis is doing something, you guys can do something.
Anders can take off his armor and go scout stealthily.
Maybe, Anders, you and I will go in the morning and go check out this area before I go back with the witch.
Right, that sounds good to me.
What is the time of day?
It's late evening with the sun setting.
Excellent. This night already for me is much dead. I must go sleep, and then we come back, we go early tomorrow. Travis, when time you must go?
Oh, they didn't set a time.
What time of day?
Oh, we said just come by tomorrow.
You do whatever you need to do then. Me and Anders will go.
Are you going to the same place?
Yes. We go check out the hideout.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll stagger it a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna do a stakeout.
Okay, with that, you got a plan for the morrow, and you all retire for the night. Anything special in your bedtime routines? Anders, where's your pendant?
Yeah, that trinket's in my backpack somewhere, I'm sure.
All right, fair enough. And we flash to the morning. The 12th day of Gozra, the 5th day of your journey, and 2 days left until the expected Calamian patrol. So, after your morning routines, you guys will meet in the bar, I assume. And tell me what you guys are going to do.
I will go with Anders in my very scary mask. We will walk around the town, especially in the area of the compound, and we will learn what we can about the area. Perhaps we draw maps. I draw maps.
Okay, so you guys want to like kind of circle around, act like you're out for a walk kind of thing, but observe.
With my long flowing John Travolta hair, I will be date of Anders.
Are you guys going to hold hands?
Of course.
I'd rather be your sellsword bodyguard.
Ah, yes, this could work too. Okay, we must go into the town now. Let's go. Anders, you and I.
Right. I'll lead the way, I guess.
So you guys are just getting, like, you guys just going to walk into the slums like you're just going for a walk. Ain't no big deal. And just observe the hideout every now and then. All right. And then, Travis, you're going to go straight to the hideout?
Yeah, I'm going to make my way there.
Okay. So it is early morning, and Travis approaches the hideout with Crick and Anders just going for a nice little stroll, 10 minutes or so behind him. So Travis, as you approach the hideout, you see a patrol, and it's led by a tiefling, which is a human with demonic, devilish, or other evil outsider blood in their ancestry. So he's got some horns, and he's got a tail and red skin. He's trailed by a young orc and half-elf. They pass without incident. A young human boy approaches you as you walk up.
Rufio's upstairs. He's expecting you.
Oh, I'm used to him meeting me. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
You enter the hideout, and it's the same kind of mischief inside as always. There's a cheer by the fighting pit as one Leshy with an eye patch is victoriously pumping his leafy arms in the air in victory.
Way to go, Clarence.
Is she gonna head up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm going to just walk casually, slowly. I am starting to look around now in terms of, because now I'm of the mindset of, if I were to want to storm this place, like, are there like a pillar that we could knock out to bring something down? Like, how is it supported? How is it built from the inside? So that's what Travis wants to look around for now as I'm walking to go upstairs.
So roll a perception check.
Ooh, that's better. 25.
25. So you casually take a look around, keep your ears open, and like most buildings in the slums, although this is one of the nicer, crappier buildings, it's pieced together with like essentially junk and mud. It doesn't look like super flammable or anything, but it doesn't look strong. Okay. There are windows, but they don't have glass. So in the front has a door with a window on each side and about like a 20-foot room. And then you know the upstairs room is a little bit smaller, kind of an attic with a 10-foot room. And you do know that the top are like tarps, branches, and just mud, keeping it all together on top. Mm-hmm. You do hear complaints that the night before, no one came and cleaned up the mitten heap in the back. So it's kind of stinky.
There's a mitten heap in the back, okay.
Is that like a compost heap?
Trash. Yeah. Human waste.
Because I know compost can be quite flammable in some circumstances.
Okay. I take note of all these things to relate back to Crick and the team later. And I'll make my way up to Rufio.
Up the stairs, you hear talking on the other side of the woolen cloth that Rufio uses as a door to his office, and you hear a conversation. You open the door, and on the other side of the door, you see Rufio sitting at his makeshift desk, and behind him, you see Thing One. So Thing One is a large, typical ruffian. He looks like he could be a bouncer, basically, at any bar. He's got brass knuckles on each fist, both sporting a large golden F for the Forsaken. He is basically in patchwork robes, which do a poor job of just hiding how ripped he is. He almost looks kind of ogreish, like he is a human, but he definitely has like ogre-like features. The golden bloody knuckles with the letter F on them is something you remember with disdain, as you saw your friend fall to these knuckles, Alfie.
They took a couple swipes at me too.
It wasn't the bloody knuckles that finished your friend, Alfie, as it was Thing Two who stabbed your friend, but you still remember these knuckles as they impacted you and your friend. Rufio, not knowing at all what's happening, just acts like normal Rufio. Travis, welcome. I knew you would come. Sit.
Of course, thanks for having me again, Rufio.
Naturally, I sent someone to monitor your collections. And I've learned some things I didn't know last night when you came in to drop off the money. I did have suspicions about an earlier conversation, and I gotta say the way you collected was kind of a cop-out. Patooey. Ugh, I hate that word, cop. What word am I looking for?
He's a pussy.
Yes, that's right. Travis, you're kind of a pussy. You bring 30 silver as demanded, which is nice, but the house where no one was there, you didn't even rough off the house. You just paid for him. The goblin, his name was Verge, by the way. You just let him get away. And you killed his dog. I love dogs. He throws a piece of meat to his 2 mastiffs, and they both lazily move to it and slowly start eating it. In any case, that may be the case. You're still alive, so don't worry. I've brought a special member of the Forsaken to teach you how to properly collect. We call him Thing 1. If you collect properly, this time under his tutelage, I'll be more confident to let you run free with your friends and find this princess. I will also give you any information we have on Kalam or any other princess-related matters. And that's it. Collect with Thing 1. There's just one troublesome collection we needed to send a special message to. Thing 1 knows where to go. Impress him, that impresses me. And then we both get what we want.
Okay, how much am I collecting this time?
It's not so much a collection as a message.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Tiny.
You must show what it means to disrespect the Forsaken.
Well, I don't know, didn't know somebody was disrespecting you. Okay, well then, hey, let me at him, okay?
Go, Travis. I have nothing but good feels about you.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
So you leave with Thing 1, and he leads you through the slums, giving nods here and there to certain people. Anders and Crick roll a perception check.
18.
3.
So a wagon goes by and rolls over Crick's toe. So he's focused on that. But Anders, out of the corner of his eye, sees Travis leaving with a giant of a man.
Look at the size of that tosser.
Bad right on my toe.
Crick. Right, Crick, you need to pay attention here. We got
To what?
matters at hand. Just consider it a sacrifice to your god, all right?
Wait, my God, the ancestor?
Yeah, the ancestors.
yes.
Whatever that poppycock is, you cut yourself.
It hurt my toe.
So as Thing 1 leads Travis through the slums, some are nodding back at Thing 1, some are just getting the heck out of the way, quickly changing their paths to avoid him, or they're just quickly looking the other way. And you guys approach a house, and it's a yurt. Are you guys going to keep watching the hideout, or are you going to follow Travis?
I think we should follow Travis.
What? I didn't even see him. What's the problem?
Well, our friend Travis is with a man the size of a mountain. And his intentions did
Man
not...
like you, yes?
No, not like me. This man's intentions did not look good. Not in the least.
I'm fine. We go check him. I'm sure he's okay.
I'm already concerned with Travis's involvement with these people.
Yes. Well, we will look after him.
I think the paramount important thing to do is protect our allies first, before we collect information.
Sure. Let's go.
Roll a survival check as Thing 1 and Travis are moving quickly through the slums, through people, wagons, huts.
Me too?
Yeah.
5. Not
13.
13.
best day for rolls.
So, as Crick just recovers from one wagon rolling over his foot, he takes a step forward and another wagon rolls over his other foot. And Anders quickly loses Travis and Thing 1 as they go through the huts, and he's distracted by Crick's complaints.
There's this stupid man.
Well, I see we've lost them. I hope your ancestors are happy.
Hold on. And you see Crick kind of like turn his head to one side and like put his hand up and like you hear mumbling. Yes, they are quite happy.
Well, delightful.
I'm glad you're asking about them. It shows good initiative. Well, if we've already lost Travis, why don't we just continue with what we're doing? Yes.
I don't have any like tracking or anything. There's nothing like that.
It would be the survival.
The survival. Yeah.
I don't have the skill yet to make prominent.
What about
tracks.
perception? You can't perceive where they may have gone. There's no obvious
It's all
escape.
just the tracking.
So
You perceive.
the way
We've lost
you do it. You could like if you go up to a random space, you would roll a perception check to see what you see.
Yeah.
And then if you want, like, let's say you found a clue, then you would roll your survival check to follow it.
dig my
Seeing as
heels
how
in.
you'd already seen him,
Yeah.
that was your perception check, and then they're leaving, then you have to roll the survival to
So
follow.
we've lost them.
Yep.
So we either have to return to the hideout or aimlessly
Yeah,
try to find them.
You guys can just go back to your casing out the place, walking around, trying to be as
Roll gather information checks.
exactly.
I'll go roll up a new character.
Yeah. So Travis, you approach the yurt with Thing 1. It's a circular house with a coned roof woven together by branches and ropes. There are large iridescent feathers tied into the construction of the house, and on the ground outside on the door as well. The door is closed. Thing 1 crosses his arms as if he's expecting you to do something.
Oh, is it? They're in there. Do you know what I'm expecting in there? Is it just one person?
Should be one. Get it done.
Okay. I guess I should have asked Rufio this, but do you know the message that I'm sending? Is it that this person is not going to make it if they don't do what they're told, or do they need to just be taught a lesson and then left to be a reminder to themselves?
Ah, my head. Just smash. Smash, send message.
Oh, like rough up the house, you mean?
Smash, send message.
Okay, message received. I'm gonna do a perception
Okay.
on the yurt.
Yeah.
15.
So with a 15, you don't see any movement inside. The door is makeshift like most doors are in the slums. Like you could just push it open easily. There are no windows and there's no smoke or anything coming out of the tip.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move as silently as I can up to the front door.
Roll a stealth check.
Off the table. 19.
So you walk up and slowly open the door. You open the door and see inside the room. It is all one room, 20 feet in diameter. The only light is coming from the open door. On the opposite side of the door is a nest made from straw. In that nest is a blanket, and under that blanket is a sleeping humanoid. You can see a yellow beak protruding from outside of the blanket. There's a small desk and chair on your left, and on the right is a basket full of fruit. The ground is packed dirt, littered with feathers and pieces of straw.
Seeing the beak and stuff, can I roll a knowledge nature to figure out what I'm seeing, or would it be a knowledge
Just do
local?
perception.
Okay. See what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
11.
With an 11, you notice that the blanket isn't going up or down.
That fruit basket, does it look new?
Check it out.
Okay, well, no, I'm not going to move in yet. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my earth splitter to move cautiously into the room.
Yeah.
Give one last look at Thing 1. Obviously, he's watching me.
Yeah.
Let's give him a nod.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk in.
You walk in where?
Well, I'm going to take like a step inside.
Okay. When you take that step inside, you hear,
Be you friend or foe?
Okay, and where did the sound come from?
behind the door.
I'm going to say quietly, I don't want to hurt anyone.
Attack the bed.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and be like I give a knowing nod this time to thing one and be like, and I'm going to charge and just wail on the pillow where I think the pillow and the beak is on the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
Okay. Awful. 8.
Luckily for you, a bed doesn't have high AC.
Yes.
It's a good chance to hit something with your earth splitter.
Oh, I'm going to take on all the beds we find. I got this.
And you start smashing this bed with your earth splitter, and feathers and pieces of beak just start flying everywhere. And you hear from back there, and thing one starts walking in the door. Something from behind the door attacks thing one. Roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck! We should have been there.
Yeah. I
Curse your toes.
I was trying to find some way to like make more tracks or like sing a song so you guys can find me or something. I was like, nope. But I wouldn't know you guys were not following me.
So Travis, what is your initiative?
Travis rolled a 22 initiative, which I don't want to.
Okay, 22 initiative. That's very good. So as thing one enters the door, the mysterious figure from behind the door is going to get a surprise round and is going to attack thing one. And you see a bird-like humanoid flash a dagger and attempt to strike thing one. And he hits. So the mysterious figure, who you've only caught a small glimpse of, stabs thing one and hits him right in the abdomen, and you see blood squirt violently out of this wound. The thing one goes, "Oh!" and he buckles, almost falling over, and he clenches his wound with his hand, and you see the blood squirting out of his hand, and he looks to you, Travis. It is now Travis's turn.
I got my earth splitter in my hand.
Yeah, you do have that. You are sweaty from beating the shit out of a bed. And you got earth splitter in both hands.
Okay.
And you just saw a bird-like humanoid stab the shit out of thing one.
And he's kind of buckling there. Okay.
You can tell it was a good hit.
I'm going to 5-foot adjust.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
No, it's a small room and you're only 10 feet away.
Can I go that way? Would there be space to my right?
20 by 20 room.
Yeah, it's a small room. You can definitely 5-foot adjust away
4x4.
from the bed and reach thing one. No problem.
I'm doing so because my intention is to attack thing one.
Okay.
Because he is our enemy, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, is my person on the other side, this bird person. Is that an ally now? Do I get a flanking bonus?
You absolutely get a flanking.
Woo!
He asked you, be you friend or foe?
11. 11 total.
Only 3.
So thing one looks up, expecting help from Travis, sees you take a step forward and smash down at him with your earth splitter. And in classic fashion, he didn't even have to move. You just straight up missed and hit the floor next to him.
I think he lurched because of his wound.
No, you just missed.
Maybe it went off the armor.
Yeah. A look of shock goes on thing one's face as he takes his turn and strikes at the Tengu.
Oh.
I'll deal with you after.
Two mighty blows from thing one are easily dodged by the Tengu, as that wound must have just been enough to throw him off from throwing good, strong strikes. It is now the Tengu's turn.
You never take the money from me.
Goes for another stab, and he misses. It is now Travis's turn.
He got the flanking bonus too. Yeah, I gotta. No, I'm gonna switch die. I'm gonna switch die.
Forgot the flanking bonus.
But it still doesn't matter.
I just.
I picked up all of that by the way,
Yeah.
by your expression there.
Travis's heart wasn't in it before, but now he's looking at the back of him, kind of thing. He goes, "For Alfie."
Yeah.
Natural 18
Oh shit.
for a 26.
Oh my god. That's a miss. No, I'm just joking. That's totally a hit.
It's like, oh shit. Time to run.
It is 8 damage.
8 damage.
Decent.
So you smash and just miss Thing One's head and hit him right in the shoulder. And you can hear a crack in his shoulder as he takes a violent hit from your Earth Splitter. And he is looking terrible. He's got his hand is moved from covering his bloody abdomen to rubbing his sore shoulder, and he does not look long for this world.
Sister.
It is Thing One's turn.
I'm nervous.
Yep.
Thing One doesn't even say anything. He just glares, and instead of attacking the Tengu, he switches his attention to Travis.
Okay.
Betrayer!
Okay, edit whatever is 3-4-9-6.
What was the 9 total?
Fucking rattled.
He probably has a big enough attack bonus. He might actually hit me.
15.
No.
Yeah.
That was so close.
Oh, why'd I make him two-handed?
Because people have 2 hands.
And Thing One is just too weak to land the blows, and Travis lazily moves from one side to the other and easily dodges both of them.
Float like a butterfly, stings like when I pee.
It is now the Tengu's turn.
This is a very nervous sounding fight.
The Tengu misses with his dagger, despite Thing One being in his weakened condition. It is Travis's turn.
You have to finish him.
Yeah, please.
Finish him.
Okay,
Go, Travis.
okay, Travis time. That's gonna be close. 16.
16 is a miss. Is that with your flanking?
Yeah,
That's a miss.
unless I get point blank shot.
No. Thing One.
Coup de grace. He's not on the ground.
He's not helpless. No.
He's definitely defending himself.
So Thing One takes his turn and, in a weakened state, glares at Travis. He decides to try one of his special attacks, a stunning fist, and he puts everything into it. And he rolls a 1. This is not going how I thought it would go. For those super nerds out there, I have not rolled above a 9, and I didn't want to kill Travis, but I did want to punch him in the face a couple times, and I'm a little disappointed.
Travis can take some beats.
Yeah, but he's feeling good. He had a good night's sleep. He's agile, you know what I mean? And he knows what it's like to miss. And when you know what it's like to miss with an Earth Splitter, you know how to dodge an attack.
Yeah.
So,
Travis has intangibles, you know.
yeah.
It's luck.
Yeah.
It's this luck-based thing he's got.
Yeah. So now it is the Tengu's turn.
Crick has these abilities with
I
luck
rolled
as well.
just as good for the Tengu as I do for Thing One, and the Tengu misses.
Somebody's got a hit. Travis' turn, I believe.
Now it is again Travis's turn.
Okay. Come on, buddy. No.
Finish him.
Switching. No.
This fight is embarrassing.
Yeah.
So every round at this point, we basically just have people just missing each other in a mystical dance of missing.
It's like a Jason
the-
Bourne fight.
Yeah, Jason Bourne.
It's the opposite of all the John Wick
Yeah.
movies.
Instead of being completely efficient with every movement,
Nobody dies.
everybody's super inefficient with every movement.
I want to do flurry of blows, but I feel like I cannot lower
Don't be a pussy.
my attack.
do you mean?
You know what? He's going all out.
Yeah.
He just wants to hurt someone. He knows he's going down. He's got 2 people around him. He's going to go out on a blaze of glory. Let's go. That's a 4. 4. I get another one, though. It is a flurry. That's a 10. That's a 10.
I think that hits.
No, because it's -2 on top of the other one.
Oh, because it's a double attack.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is just embarrassing, folks. It's good podcast, though. You know, just a bunch of guys missing. Keep going. We got the Tengu coming. And he rolls a 4. The sight is seriously, this is Pathfinder, baby.
You can't plan this. Oh,
I don't think it's possible to roll 50% of rolls as 4. Like
The only reason I think I know why I haven't hit now.
what?
I haven't said a proper line to finish him off.
Oh yeah, you gotta say the line.
You need a 1.
And
Right.
here's your moment. It's your turn.
Okay.
Round 5. Let's go.
It's only 5? I thought we were at least 7 or 8.
Surprise round.
I just guessed. Super nerds out there, tell me on the Twitter what round it is.
We'll keep track. I look him. I guess, yeah, he's looking at me now. I'm like, I look way up at him, right?
And you can tell he's been trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
He's been putting everything into it. You've been putting everything into it. Everyone's sweaty. They've been dodging back and forth. There's blood just dripping down his leg and on the floor. He's got like his shoulders got like this weird hinge as if it's like almost dislocated.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm envisioning him doing is just kind of looking way up at him. And he goes, Thing 2 is next. And he's going to sort of go from his like crouch position and he's going to twirl upward.
Yeah.
A twirling uppercut
Yeah.
to try to like roundhouse him with his Earthbreaker.
All right. You better hit with
I
a
know, oh my
line like
God.
that.
What's that? Oh, that's not a. Okay, I thought it was a 1. It's a 7. Still not enough.
So you twirl,
Yeah.
and that's all you do.
I don't really jump anywhere. I tried.
The Tengu needs a 1-liner now.
He already tried it. Don't take my money or whatever.
Yeah, that was a long time ago now. It's like years ago. Inspired by your recent miss,
Yeah.
Thing 1 just tries a normal punch to the face with his golden F on his brass knuckle, and he swings for an 18.
That hits Travis.
That hits.
Uh-oh.
Hurt.
And you have an F on your head.
Yeah.
So you get knocked in the face for 6 damage. His blood starts dripping down your lip. And he swings with his other fist
What do you call that? An F-bomb?
for a hit. I'm just going to tell you right now, it was a hit.
Okay.
For 3 more damage.
Ow.
As my poor rolling continues.
Ow.
It is now the Tengu's turn.
I was trying to be epic. You can just finish him off though, it's okay.
Just finish him.
You do it. Ah.
It's time to Tengu.
I'm trying.
Tengu misses again.
I was gonna roll now because I know it's my turn. Nope.
You just rolled and missed again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a fake roll. That was,
Thing 1's turn.
I'm not. I wish I could just lie, but I
Yeah.
can't.
that wasn't a sanctioned roll.
Yeah.
Strike it from the record.
Oh my god, you guys are doing so well. Or Nick.
Do you want, I can just edit anytime. I can just roll until I hit it.
So Travis misses again. In classic Travis fashion with his Earth Splitter. It makes you wonder why he has that weapon. It is now Thing 1's turn again. He swings for a 20.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
For 3 damage. He swings for a 23.
No, you're gonna die.
7 damage.
Oh no!
As he does a 1-2 punch, hitting you in both shots in the abdomen.
That's gotta be. You're so close to death.
Maybe.
It is now the Tengu's turn.
Oh my god.
The Tengu hits.
Okay.
Finally.
If only we were watching this fight, I believe it would be much good to watch. Travis, not so good.
Yeah, this is more of a ballet than a fight.
As Thing 1 does his combo on Travis, it leaves a small opening for the Tengu, and he takes it. and he stabs him right in the back, in between his spine. We'll say vertebrae 17 and 18.
Those aren't real vertebrae.
We'll say vertebrae 6 and 8. We'll say vertebrae 7 and 8. And he hit him right in the vertebrae.
There's a fucking back surgeon that's like, God damn it, he's so angry right now. He turns it off.
But it doesn't matter.
And he hits him in the lower spine. And thing 1 collapses. Oh! To the ground. It starts bleeding out on the ground.
Finish him.
Can we redo this whole encounter?
No.
I would take death over this.
Now you can get the...
How much life do you have left?
Don't worry about it.
Enough to be alive.
Tengu does a perception check. How old do you look?
Not well.
23.
I am not well.
Okay. And the Tengu doesn't waste a second and slits Thing 1's throat as he's on the ground.
Vicious.
Never a dull moment when you do a combat with Travis. Such good radio.
It's like a Leslie Nielsen movie.
That is the biggest compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, right?
Like, seriously, fantastic. Yeah. No, you can't plan that.
He goes,
Much appreciated, stranger. You seemed out of place with that man, and I'm happy my gamble paid off not attacking you right away.
Yeah, thanks. Happy to be rid of him.
Do not worry about this man. I will cover this up.
How did you?
Hey, take leave from this awful place,
How did you know we were coming?
because I wasn't paying. It's what happens around here.
You're supposed to be a very special job. Like they sent me in here for. Why are you so special?
Because I killed the last man that came to collect. My job wasn't done here now, but now it is. I must leave.
Okay, so you're gone, right? I don't have to worry about you.
No, you do not have to worry about me.
he presents like a small pendant in his feathery hand.
You have in fact helped me greatly. This pendant, this will help you if you ever find the Tingu area of the Adavan.
The pendant is black feathers crossed behind a bird's skull, similar to a pirate symbol.
They just know that I will cover this up. But it won't be long until they know he is gone.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help. What's your name if I do make it out to the village area there?
Kiko,
Kiko. My name's Travis.
pleasure to meet you, Travis. Be gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back now. I'm gonna tell them that you're dead though.
Tell them whatever you wish. I will not be here when you come back.
Okay. Goodbye, Kiko.
Okay, so we'll leave that hot mess of a battle in the background for a bit, and we will return to Crick and Anders. So about an hour has passed. In the hour that Anders and Crick were watching the hideout, they noticed the tiefling and small party cross again. So you know that their patrol is every hour. I would like a stealth and perception check from you guys.
If we're trying to gather information, it's a diplomacy check.
So you guys, you want to observe and seem kind of sneaky, but also have some conversations as well along the way. So that's 3 rolls. So let's do stealth first.
This is a -5 for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Let's do a perception.
21.
20.
Okay. And let's do a diplomacy.
5.
21.
Okay. So You guys do notice like some clear Forsaken people. Like you notice a guy, he's like clearly a ruffian. You guys do notice some people that appear to be, more normal peasants that seem to be watching you closely, but they're not like, sending off a messenger or anything like that. For all you know, like Travis is still in the good books of the Forsaken, so you're not seeing anything suspicious that way. You guys are trying to strike up the odd conversation as you guys kind of walk around, kind of pretending like you're having a stroll, taking in the city. And Anders is like completely belligerent. He doesn't know how to talk to these people at all. And he's just like, oi, da, 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 da. No, sorry.
Right. You lot, give me the information,
Yeah.
all right?
He's a little too aggressive in his askings for information, and he's kind of taking the people aback. And despite having a mask, Crick is he's kind of, even though it's such a diverse area and there are so many strange creatures about, there are a few half orcs with masks about, and he's become quite a little bit of a curiosity and has had some people come up and actually talk to him. And Crick, what kind of questions have you been asking?
I wish to know, perhaps you can tell me who comes by this place, when they come by this place. I want to... is there guards around here? Or is good spot to spy? Spying is fun.
That's a little suspicious, isn't it? How's it
So
gonna
despite...
Nah, this is slums. Slums always spying in.
So you did approach some people who, even with your high roll, were not willing to divulge any of that information at all, and they were quite scared. But it's not like they ran to the hideout or anything. They just wanted to avoid you. But you did find one person who kind of waved you over to off the street a little bit and kind of spoke to you in hushed tones. And he kind of told you that, he's sick of the Forsaken around the town, and that he doesn't know why you're asking these questions, but he can tell you that people stay up late, drinking and chewing cat and stuff like that. So in the morning, even the guards are quite lethargic as they're kind of getting back into the day, getting their high back. They're kind of in a weakened position. And that is actually, it is still like a couple hours before noon. And you start looking around and you do notice like the guards are a little cranky and jittery, and some are just smashing cat in their mouth, and they're just roughing up people for no particular reason. And it doesn't seem that orderly to you.
Yes, thank you very much for this talk. Just so you know, the only thing I wish to do is burn them to the ground and murder them all.
The guy just looks wide-eyed at you, nods really fast, and just kind of like speed walks away.
Oh, hang on. Excuse me, good sir. It would be wrong of me not to ask. Do you know where the princess is?
Yeah, go down there, turn left.
He turns from a speed walk to a run, and he's just like gone. That's just like overload.
Well, have a nice day. Bye. Anders, what are you doing over there?
Anders is carrying like a young girl. He's just like, give me the information.
I'm
Just a young girl.
You know something, I can tell. My compass is finely tuned.
Mommy.
Excuse me, small child. Please run away.
She's hiding something.
Yes, Anders. Perhaps you just leave her be. I think I have something important to notice. And then I'll kind of point out a few of the guards and how they look hungover and or tired. Mm-hmm. This morning time perhaps is best time to be here. They're very slow. They do things like you in the night, many drinkings and feel terrible in the morning. I believe you have intimate knowledge with this.
Yeah, I've had a bender or two.
Well, then you must know, in the morning time you don't feel good, yes?
I like to call that pukey time.
Yes, I remember seeing many of these times by you.
Yeah.
In our short time together.
So cutting back to Travis, you have just left the hut. The Tengu has closed the door, and you hear a ruckus on the inside. You don't know what's going on, but you hope he's keeping his word.
Chainsaws.
Yeah. It's the what's that show called? He's just showing up. He's just throwing up like Dexter sheets of like plastic. And you know where you are. You're very familiar with the slums, and you know the direction of the hideout.
Yeah. First, I want an immediate perception check.
Okay.
Just to see if anybody is looking. You saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't assume there was anybody necessarily around because they would want to keep it quiet, so they would keep everybody away. Mm-hmm. It would just be me and Thing 1. So I'm hoping that's it. 21 for Travis.
So 21 for Travis. So you did notice that, like, when you were walking around with Thing 1, like, people were dispersing. People were getting the hell out of there. They were expecting something bad to happen. Mm-hmm. And as you look around, like, the streets seem quite empty. Like, no one wants to be around when Thing 1 comes to town.
It works.
Yeah. So lame.
Okay, so Travis now wants to start making his way back to the hideout. Assuming that Crick and Anders might be in the area still, so I can kind of see them after, but I should definitely go check in.
Okay, so you head back to the hideout, and it's not long before you see a out-of-place half-orc in a mask and a large human paladin walking around trying to be discreet.
With very poor stealth checks.
Yeah.
I also pretend to act stealthy.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
7.
7.
You fit right in.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Oh, Travis.
I'm looking very wounded.
My goodness, my friend.
God damn it, I knew we should have been with him.
Yeah, I should probably go check in, but I might need a little bit of healing first. What did you find out? How was your day?
Yeah, quickly, come around here. And we kind of lead around to the back of a hut or an alley or whatever. I don't want to cast Cure Light Wounds on Travis.
Thanks.
So you get 8 hit points.
Ooh, very nice.
I lay my hands on you, Travis, but aside from having a good time, I don't think it's going to do you much better.
It's okay. Placebo effect. Give me a quick touch.
Very out of character.
So, well, where were you guys? Like, did you see me leave the hideout?
Yes, you're going with Big Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I walked
Then
over.
this stupid cart goes over my toe.
Yes, the carts.
I hop like this, and I show him the same hopping that I was doing when I had my toe run over.
Travis, I tried to have you back. I'm sorry. We lost sight of you.
It's,
Amidst the chaos.
I thought you were saying to leave him be because he's okay. I believe
Nonsense.
What you said.
You know that's a lie.
It's hard to remember.
No.
it's okay. I'll keep trusting both of you here. I was, and I followed the big guy you saw me with. That was Thing 1. Remember my story?
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised. I went up to see Rufio and he was there. He says, it's time to go send a message, is what I was told. So Thing 1 was there. He was going to watch me, so of course I had to agree. So I said, let's go. So he followed him through the slums there, and as we were getting to this, I think it's called a yurt, I heard this voice from behind the door. And he asked if I was here to hurt him, and I said, no. He said, go towards the bed.
Do you hear these voices many times?
No.
Or usual days?
No, should I?
I don't know. What kind of voices are you hearing?
That was only the one time. It was behind the door.
Oh, okay.
Do you...
Please continue.
Not creepy at all.
And we went in, and so he told me to go smash the bed. I'm like, okay. So I'll smash the bed, and I'd tell the rest of the story.
Perhaps you should either be murdering this birdman or burning his hut. I don't know, but what are you going? You're going to be found out.
I couldn't help but notice that you have a very distinct F on your forehead.
Oh, yeah, because... Oh, I didn't think about that.
So you tell them the story, but you can also say, you know, whether you trust this Tengu or not, he did say he'd take care of it.
So the fella I helped at the end there, who helped me, he saved me, I guess. He gave me a trinket, and I show him the medallion, the pendant.
Let me see this. I reach over and kind of grab it from. I want to do a spellcraft.
Yeah, it's shining with magic.
21.
So you notice that there's an enchantment that actually would help Travis jump. And in Pathfinder terms, that's a +5 to jump.
I relay this information.
Oh, cool.
Very nice amulet.
Yeah, he gave it to me because I helped him, escape. And he even said he's going to take care of the body.
This is good, but don't you need to go back to the hideout? What are you going to say to them?
Oh, I was going to say that we were jumped, and that Thing 1 didn't make it, and I barely made it out of there alive, and...
Why did you run away?
Well, oh, right, okay. No, I killed the Tengu, the birdman in there. I killed him.
Okay, where is body?
Well, I left him at the hut. Why would I carry it through the streets?
Okay. So you say thing 1 dies,
Yeah.
and you killed Birdman.
He was hiding behind the door, and he stabbed Thing 1 in the side, and he's like, oh, and he almost fell, but then we managed to get around, and as I was bringing my hammer expertly down, I don't know why I'm telling you the full story, but... yeah, and I managed to slay him, but not before Thing 1 succumbed to his wounds.
Perhaps, but you may be in much trouble for this, I think. But we shall see.
The lack of evidence is troubling.
This is the problem I'm having with it.
So you guys know that you have a sticky situation and kind of a trap for time. As either Travis has to bullshit Rufio, or you guys have to make a move.
The bullshitting is going to come down to a roll.
Wait, I don't have a good bluff.
So that's not a good way to go.
My diplomacy's better.
We can't fight them yet.
No.
So we can't let the bag... I don't know, maybe it is to burn it down, but how do you explain it getting burned down?
No, you wouldn't be able to burn it down, especially as a paladin, because it might catch the buildings attached.
Well, not me. I wouldn't be burning it down.
But knowing of the plan, if that was the plan, I don't think you could.
Maybe that's how the Tengu takes care of it, although we can't count on it.
No, I
What it's going to do.
don't think there's help with the Tengu beyond now.
He probably doesn't want to burn down his own tent.
No.
Travis, I think maybe you should have killed this Birdman.
Well, I wasn't assuming I could because I was almost dead. The bird had not been touched, and obviously he can do some damage because he killed Thing 1.
I'm just saying this is big problems now, but I guess we shall go and you shall tell this man whatever story you're going to tell him, and we hope for the best.
Never should have gotten involved with these lot.
This is
Now look where we are.
This is true. Yes, these are bad people.
I will leave the amulet with you in case I do not make it back.
Oh, okay. And you can see Crick's like modeling it over, like putting it over top of his mask. It's like, oh, this is a very nice amulet.
Because it would also probably look weird if I showed up with a Tengu trinket.
Yeah. Well, no, it could be a spoil of the war.
I took this off its body.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's actually anything that's and if it doesn't work out, you can jump out the window.
It's 20 feet, 10 feet down?
It's like 15 barely.
Okay.
It's like a small attic.
Okay.
It's not even a full floor.
You wish it back now. Okay.
Sorry, I got your hopes up quick.
Crick reluctantly hands it over.
Thanks,
Coveting it already.
thanks for identifying it.
It's a very nice amulet.
Maybe I can give it to you later.
Yes, I believe you should give me all of your magic items.
I don't have much. In fact, that's it. But no, just now that I'm saying it, that could be some evidence.
I believe that now that his guild will be after you to murder, because I believe this is what will happen now.
Yeah.
Our choices are maybe more limited. We do attack and all die, or we
Send me in and I die.
hope for the best and attack anyways, and probably die, but maybe we live. Or we run.
What if we leave a fake ransom note at the tent?
Or that guy's still there? No, the Tengu has to flee, right?
Yeah.
He could say that he kidnapped Travis. I don't know. It's an explanation. Well, but then that at least allows you to buy some time to flee.
Actually, part of this is good idea, I think. I write a note and leave it in Tengu house,
And send him on a false trail.
saying that Tengu man has murdered and stolen, not murdered, just stolen this thing man. This buys us an hour or two.
Well, that's the part too. Is nobody knows yet. We went to do this. They're expecting us to kill this person, and me and Thing One would come back. It's only when we don't come back that they start to question. Then they have to send somebody to look what happened. Then the story's found out or not, right?
What if we kill the person that they send to investigate, and then when they don't show up, they send another person to investigate, we kill them, and then they send another person,
And we just slowly kill everybody
Right.
in the hideout.
we milk them dry.
You guys know the weaknesses of this place by now. So if your ultimate plan was to attack it eventually, what's stopping you from doing it now?
Well, still the overwhelming odds from what I understood.
So you've witnessed the odd ruffian go around. You've witnessed a patrol go around every hour, and you know that everyone is weakened in the morning.
How many people are in there, though? We still don't know that.
So you know that there is definitely Rufio. You know that there was Thing One. And you know the rest are just basically customers besides the ruffians.
Well, okay, is there a choke point we can control inside this building? Was there like stairs or something like
There's
that?
a staircase to lead up.
Excellent question. So
We're not all fucking Errol Flynn over here.
definitely choke points.
Good.
So the stairs are a huge choke point because that means that it's only Rufio upstairs.
Okay.
So
And then 2 buffoons downstairs, 1 buffoon downstairs.
Maybe we don't know where Thing 2 is.
Oh, are we expecting Thing 2 for this fight? I don't think so.
there's been no sign of Thing 2, but where there's Thing 1, there could be Thing 2. So for choke points, you know that Travis, from his stories, has gone up and down the stairs, and it's usually just Rufio up there. You know there's mostly just a bartender, maybe one ruffian, being kind of a bouncer, and for the most part, they're just civilians and employees inside that hideout. You got the patrol that came outside. There's another choke point to the left of the hideout, in between. That's the closest building.
Okay, if you go in, can you spin a yarn to at least distract or separate one of them that we can pick off? Or we can use the refuse in the back, light that on fire as a distraction, pick one off.
I mean, we can assume there's 1, 2, maybe 3 at most people downstairs.
Which was the problem with the midden heap?
Just to light it on fire?
No, what was the problem with it? Why do we know about this thing?
He heard it. Travis heard it in conversation because it was extra stinky because no one came to collect it the night before. So the customers were complaining about it in the morning.
So it's gaseous.
Where is that in relation to the
At the back, at the opposite side of the main entrance.
near the stairs? Back stairs or no?
Like
Stairs
the
are
outside
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no door there.
No door there, no.
Yeah.
No doors, no windows.
Okay, friends.
Yeah.
I think this is what we should do. And then like we kind of like all gather around and like start drawing little fake drawings in the sand or in the dirt. Like, okay, you go over here, we do this. Like, you know, we have a little montage scene of us planning.
And you're doing the John Madden drawing in the sand.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna go this way. See, you're gonna score points.
So what is your guys' plan?
I believe we just go in front door and just start going. You're a big man.
See who opposes us and
Yes, we wait for patrol to be gone. And then... Should we just go straight upstairs before anything to go for big man?
Well, we're gonna have to force our way past the notifiers, the kids at the front door. So maybe I'll walk behind Anders so they don't see me coming as easy. Because otherwise they're gonna go in and warn Rufio that I'm coming.
Can we bribe these kids?
Do we need to?
Can we get them out of the way? We're going to kill them?
We
Not the element of
Ignore
surprise.
them. They're
But they're gonna-
stupid children.
They're going to alert the...
They might,
Guy.
but no.
Who
but-
cares?
Because that's the other option is sort of meet in the middle on both plans. Be like, we're about to go in, but if he's going to come out and meet me, because I'll be like, I'll wave one of the kids down, send him in, and say, you know, like, get Rufio out here, kind of thing. Because he's going to want to hear about thing one, and it's just me, and I'm bleeding. Rufio comes down. You can try to do something, or like storm in from somewhere from this hut.
If Rufio's coming down, now we're fighting them with whoever else is down on the first floor of the bar.
And we lack surprise initiative.
I think either we go in, kill everybody on the first floor, then go up, or go up, kill Rufio, murder anybody on our way out as we're trying to leave.
We can't do that silently, though. As soon as we attack the first floor, he's going to hear, right?
Yeah, no question.
And the best thing is, can you get to the second floor? I mean, they're going to then follow up behind you. So anybody down here is also now stuck down there. So I think we do have to do the first floor.
Is there any way for him to get away?
Do we have traps? Can we trap the stairs?
An alchemist fire.
Just chuck it at the doorway, just burn
Only
it.
lasts a couple rounds though, is the thing. But
Well, it keeps them out or burns them, whatever you can do. Or
I think we just go in, murder everybody on the first floor, and move up and murder him on the second floor.
yeah, and if he comes down, then we'll just divert attention and fight him.
Sure.
I'll worry about the other
The
guys.
main goal is to protect Crick. Everything else is
Secondary.
secondary.
Gravy. Okay, yep, I'm in.
Okay, and then I do some more healing for Travis. Here you go. 7 points.
Ooh, thank you.
Wait a tick. Anders here. We're going to have to cut this episode right here. But fret not, me friends. We have a special double-header release for you on this fine Canada Day long weekend. If you're as eager as I am to see how well our dodgy plans hold up for our upcoming skirmish, then please stick around for episode 10. Coming up next, innit?